Good morning, guys. Lillian with Lily Ray's Collection. I'm here today to share a tip. I'm going to start a tips, tricks, and tools, if you will. Each time that I create a journal, there's always something that either happens by accident or that just takes place, it evolves. And so I've been writing a couple of things down so that I can start this tips, tricks, and tools. Also, so let's get started. This is my Sizzix Big Shot, and today we are going to use the Move Reaver, excuse me, Move Vibes. And this is from China, but it's what they call an unbranded dye. So we're going to use that, and this is what it looks like. It's a beautiful dye. This is a piece of scrap. I try to save all of my scraps. I mean, sometimes it becomes too much, and sometimes I really just have to get rid of it. But this is a piece of scrap, and it fits. I wanted to just show you that it does fit. So here is my extended platform, and for this die, let's see, just face it down. These things, these clear plastic plates, they get marred up so quickly. And then let's put that through. I think I'm going to do this twice because my brown cardstock is pretty thick. It's 65 pounds. I just didn't want to use anything flimsy, and I was looking through my scraps. So let's see, it didn't fall out. Let me see. This is why I like to pass it a couple of times. But doesn't that look beautiful? Gently. Okay, there it is. So this I would get rid of. Even this piece I would save here, because this to me I could put in the back of a hidden paper clip. So what I would do is cut it and throw it in a drawer of papers that I have that I save. So just like that, even it up, and it goes into a drawer that I have for my papers. Okay, let's get this out of the way. See how they stick to this? I don't understand why this happens. Alright, and always put your dies, I put my dies back into my envelope so that it doesn't get damaged. Okay, now I'm going to leave this piece on. We're going to emboss this. So I'm going to use some embossing with powder. I have to get my Versamark. Here's my Versamark ink. It's pretty cruddy, but it's because I use it for a lot of different things. Okay, now let me see if I have enough embossing powder. And this is a Fiskars matte, heat resistant. I should have put a piece of paper there, but I thought about it too late, so that I can put my embossing powder back. You could still do it, but let's give that just a couple of minutes. Let me get my I need new tweezers. I need those that go that are reversible. I mean, this works, but let me just tap that on the back. There we go. That's good enough. I'm just gonna fold this over so that that doesn't blow away, and then I'm going to heat up my embossing gun. This is Jerry's heat tool. Gotta give it a minute to heat up. You'll see it when it starts to change. See it there? I don't know if you could see that, but it's changing. I hope you can see that. Isn't that beautiful? Now you can just put it aside, and when you're ready to use it in a project, you can absolutely use it. Let's see if maybe the light won't help, will help, I don't know. Yeah, right there. It has tricolors because I mixed some of my embossing powders. I hope that you can see that. Alright, let me just clean up and I will be right back. Alright, I got my little bucket of goodies. These are some things that I put together and I keep them in this container. And when I want to make an embellishment, like I have 3 magnetized holders that I've been working on, but I'm not finished with them, so I just throw them in there. I took out this little flower, and I have this one that has some vintage walnut stain on it. And I was looking at it because I figured, why don't we just finish decorating this piece, and then we can use it on a project. It'll be ready to go. It'll be right in here. So we can do 1 or 2 things. We can put lace up there, and we can put lace here. Now just remember, it's going in a book, so you want it to be pretty flat. Okay? You can also add a background border to that. So let's see what I have. Let me use, I think this is going to be too small. It looks like it's too small, but it would be something that I would, oh, it's like just, it'll just make it. So that'll work. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it. Let me use my, oh, let me cover this and take this out. And this is all about, you know, playing with what you have. So, do it right on the, okay, so let's see something. We have this one. Oh, excuse me. Okay, we have this one that we can glue down just like that. That looks nice. And then we could work with the colors that are in the background. So you have some pink there. This is a very pale pink. I can put that there. And then this one's a little, has some mint on it. You can put it on the top or the bottom. Let's see what else we have. I have these flowers that I've made. I hand make these. I would cut the stem off and put it there. But to me, I have to make these flowers a little more flatter. I also have this crochet one that I can put there and then put something else on top. This is definitely flat. This could probably go behind the dragonfly, so I would take this out. You know, you have to experiment with what you have. So let's see, if I do it like that, it'll be like the dragonflies on top of a butterfly. And then I wish this had more color. Let's see what else I have. I know I have small flowers. Oh, look at this one. I love this blue. I like that. But again, I have to think about how flat the item has to be for any book that you'd want to use. So, maybe I'll look at my Prima flowers. I have some Prima flowers here. This is a Prima flower as well. So let's see. Maybe we could use this one because this is pretty flat. And that green goes with that there. think I lost that one. Okay. All right. Let's see if we can put this together. So we're not using this one. Actually, we could use this one, and I'll show you. Let me do this first. Actually, maybe I should do that first. Okay. I'm going to take this out. I hate to waste this cardstock, so what do I need here? Oh, here, I could use this. This is, yep. Okay, so here's what we can do. We can make this a pocket in the back. And again, this is just using your scraps. Everything that I have is falling out of my hands. Okay. I'm using my 1-inch punch. I'm going to punch this side instead of the front side. And I'm going to use, let's see, it goes, I think it goes this way. I think it goes this way. Alright, so we're going to use it this way. And we're going to use some, I wanted to add some lace to this. So, let's see what I have here. We have this one. No, that's not the one that I want. This one. Oh, maybe this one. Because it has a small border. Okay, so I'm going to leave it like that. To square that up in the front. And then when you get to your corners, try pleating the material so that it doesn't pull. So this. It's better to do this with a glue gun because the glue gun will stick right away. My nails are too long. I have to get them cut. And then again, just pleat it. Like that. Let me go ahead and put some glue there. Unless you have the patience, you should use your glue gun. Okay. And then this one gets cut right here. Once it dries, we can kind of pull it there, but let's go ahead and add some glue to this side. Okay, so now we have a pocket. Okay. This is puckering. I should have pleated it a little more, but that's okay. I'm gonna leave it. And then you take your what do you call this? Your frame. I'm going to put some on these curly things so they could stay down because they are very fragile and will break. Just make sure you have enough glue on there. And then center this. You can actually bring that peak down, making sure that you have enough room on the top here for this. Because now that you have the lace, you have enough room. See? See how this one sticks up? Just grab it and push it down. And if you need to add more glue on there, you add more glue. Just on that. There you go. Give that a minute to dry. I would turn it around and just okay, and now you have a piece that can go into your book. Oh, it's still wet. Still wet? Yeah, it's still wet. I need some more glue on here. I don't like using the glue gun, so it's rare that you'll see me using a glue gun. I know it's instant results, but I don't like it. Anyway, okay. So now we're going to put our flowers down. This one has, you see how it has the embossing on it? I did the same thing, which was just to add the Versamark powder, thick embossing powder, and then just dried it. And it looks like water. Let me put this one down first. And what I do is I put my glue down on the petals that I want, that I know definitely want to stick down. And then the other ones that I'm going to be tucking stuff into, I don't glue them down as of yet. So you see, I have these two petals available. So I'm going to put these facing this way. I want a little bit of that bottom to show. Okay, and because I want to tuck this in here, like so, I leave those open. And just ink your petals. I think I'm going to have to get more glue. Okay, same thing here. Turn those like that. And I think I want to put that one on top. Remember, you don't want it too high because you want to make sure that it's going to go into your book pretty flat. This one is still wet. And then you can even add a little bling there. this one, let's see how that looks. Oh, I like it. I likey. And then this one, I want to put it here and put the, you could still add a picture there if you wanted to. And then I want to put the, should I put a butterfly or a, what do you call these things? A dragonfly. I do have butterflies. But this is what's prepared. So I'm going to go ahead and just do it like that. And I'm gluing just the center because I want it to have some sort of movement. And you have to remember, when you do these things, make sure that your pocket measures always less than 5. Because if you put it on a big journal, on an 8.5 by 5.5, it's gonna always fit. And you have it prepared. I mean, I don't have anything in mind for this, but it'll be prepared for when I need it, and it's neutral. And that's the point of doing these things ahead of time, is so that you have items for your journal. I did the same thing with this one. I embossed this. I don't know if you could see that, but see how it looks like it has raindrops? That's the embossing powder. I want it to look like there's a dragonfly on top of a butterfly. These we're not going to use. I'll leave those there. I keep my Prima flowers like this so that they don't get damaged. I could go ahead and throw them in there. And then let's let that dry a minute. And I'm going to get my, not that it needs any more bling, but so we have this. This one. This one. The plain white and champagne. So I think I'm looking to put one right up here. The champagne would blend. This one I have two colors. I have this one, which has a lot of sparkle. It brings out that one. And then I have that blue one. I think I like that. I'm going to go ahead and put this one down. Actually, I want it here. And there you have a pocket for your book. Let's see. Maybe I'll put one of these small ones. In here. Let's see. These are really hard to put down. I gotta get that little, there's a little contraption. That puts them down for you. Look how long my nails are. It's subtle. Alright guys, well I hope that you enjoyed this this session of my tips, tricks, and this is a pocket back here. As you know, we have to let it completely dry, and it's a full pocket. So now this is ready for your journal. If you have, you know, little bags that you can put these in just to protect the embossing and the little, then you do that. And you take them out as you need them. Alright guys, well, this is one of many tips, tricks, and tools. I hope you enjoyed. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. And please don't forget to subscribe and join me on my Facebook page. That is a private page. You'll have to send me a message. And I hope to see you there. Take care.